Hey, it's Chris Six from True to Crew.
Hi, I'm Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden.
Hi, this is Michelangelo Baby.
We are Prowler! Hey, we're Veins and Jenna.
Hey, this is Brian Damage from Kicks and Rhino Bucket.
Hi, this is Klaus Meine and Herm Rebel of the Scorpions. You're watching...
What's up, metalheads? It's Ed from Bang Your Head with Mike and Ed. Mike's around here somewhere. I don't know where he is. We're going to be checking in with him in a little while. I'm sure he's going to turn up somewhere. But for right now, we've had guests on our show that included Brian Damage, Sports Sites of Kicks, Simon Wright of AC/DC and Dio, Veins of Jenna, Leatherwolf, a bunch of them. But we've never had them all in one show, which is what you're going to see tonight. That's right. All of them into one big fucking awesome, beautiful show. So right now, let's take you to clips.
Well, that was, it was an ad in a music paper in England, and it didn't say that it was AC/DC, it said a hard-hitting drummer wanted. If you don't hit hard, don't play. And at the time, I really wasn't doing anything at the time. Somebody else kind of answered and acted, you know, as a kind of a go-between kind of thing, because I was like, I don't know what I was just into other things. But yeah, eventually it came through, so I went down to rehearsal and stuff like that, and I played along to 3 songs, which were Black Dog, Tush and Shoot Thrill. I did those and played along to them, and I still didn't know who the band was after I played those.
Oh, wow.
So I went back, went home, and I'm sitting there and I'm going like, okay, it's the rest of it. And I got a call, or whatever, and they said, come back. And then I got introduced to the band. We started playing, and that was basically it.
I would have shit myself if I should.
Well, I did, yeah, several times.
Several times?
Yeah, they were really big ones, yeah. I'm kind of making it short as not to dramatize it too much.
Because you were pretty young at the time, so you were like 20, 21?
No, I was younger than that. I was like just like 17 and a half, 18 something.
Wow, no shit.
Yeah, it was just a bit surreal. I mean, you know, it was one of those things where you just go and you just do it. You know, you just like, okay, now we're playing. Okay, just play. Just play. And you realize that it's like Angus and Malcolm, the Fools. And then you go like, oh my God, this is good. You know, I mean, because you just do it, you know, you just have to do it, otherwise you'd be totally panicked and wouldn't be doing it, and you'd blow the chance of the game.
That was going to be my next question. Were you intimidated at all when you first started? Because I know I'd be...
Well, I was when I first walked into the room when they were all there and stuff, and I first initially met them, but, you know, and I saw some fly cases too, because like I said, I didn't know who it was before then. And yeah, it was pretty intimidating. But they were really cool because they were all really down to earth, and there was no, you know, no pretense or anything. It was just, all right, how you doing? Let's get down, let's rock. You know, and there was no, you know.
It's pretty much a cut the bullshit, get right to the point.
Yeah, which has always been that way, that band anyway.
What a relief.
So, yeah, off for me. Yeah. But you know, and then you could go to play the first show, and you're kind of like, oh God, what's that noise?
Who was the first show at?
Like I said, I should know this. It was, I think it was in Canada, and I think it was in Calgary. And I can't remember the name of the place. I think it was like Saddle Dome or something like that. You know, my dome somewhere. But they were great, and I was okay, and I got better. And we all were great, and it was great.
There's been talk, but that's about it. We haven't really gone as far as any further than just saying, oh, you know, maybe we should just think about it. But I mean, nobody has brought up any ideas for songs, or I don't know though. I don't know if it's gonna happen. We'll see.
Now you guys, I heard there was a little problem playing down at Oklahoma last year.
Oh, the rain?
Yeah, I heard there was a little bit of a storm going on.
Yeah, the tornado or whatever that thing was. Oh yeah, that was insane.
As I heard, the second stage collapsed, and
Well, both the side stages. There was yeah, two side stages. The main stage, luckily, is like cement, so it couldn't collapse. But the other ones were built, and they were big. I mean, they had full-size MPAs and everything on them, and the whole thing just came down.
was it before you guys went on, or was it?
Yeah, it was around 6 in the evening. Trickster was on stage, and they had to stop. They were right in the middle of their set, and this storm comes in, and oh man! And we were back in the little trailer behind the stage, and we were sharing a trailer with Lynch Mob, and it just started coming down, and we were watching it out the window, and the rain was going sideways. It was crazy. The lights, like the poles were like, and things were just flying around.
Figures you're up and down the East Coast, and up and down the East Coast, and finally you go out to Oklahoma, and
it was our first like out of town big gig.
Right.
Kick's first big thing since since early '90s, and so finally it blows over, but there's still some sprinkles, and then Lynch Mob played, and then we go out, and as soon as we start to walk from the dressing room to the stage, it starts to come down a little bit, and as soon as we get on stage, it's just like, but it wasn't like, earlier it was like wind, storm, lightning, and it was like boom, like flashing, but when we finally got on stage, it was more just like a downpour, and it just stayed, the whole time, as opposed to sideways rain and monsoon winds and stuff like that. The cool thing was the crowd stayed the whole time.
They're probably digging it even more, right?
Yeah, it was weird because the follow spot was coming from way in the back there, and you could see the rain coming down, and then every once in a while there would be a little flash on the horizon, like lightning, and you could see the crowd. The crowd went on forever.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How many people were there, everything?
I don't know. I've heard a bunch of different numbers, but I know at the peak they were saying it's like 30,000 maybe.
Nice. That's a big crowd. Definitely.
Yeah.
But I don't know for sure. Like especially after the rain, because I know a lot of people. There's also campgrounds. A lot of people they went back to the campgrounds and they got stuck. They couldn't get back because there was a overflowing creek or something.
Nice.
And they couldn't get back.
I know. You're just as blown away as I am. I love these clips too. And let's see what Mike's doing. Mike?
Yes. As a matter of fact, we had a song called "No Prayer for the Dying."
Oh, really?
Yeah. Before they did, we're like, oh man, they fucking took our name and wrote a song. And now they got 3 guitar players. Like, what are they gonna do that?
Well, when I first heard Iron Maiden was getting 3 guitars, I was like, yeah, now they can do all the stuff they were doing on the record. I don't know. They really don't do, mainly just guitar players like going at it one time with one track. I don't want to compare us and then what they do is great, what we do is what we do. But more incorporate 3 guitar players into the whole mix as opposed to 2 guitar players.
Well, Leonard Skinner.
Yeah. You can slow down.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Really.
There's one.
There is, but
It kind of
fell upon us. We actually were, when we first started out, we're a bunch of high school kids playing in the garage. We were playing cover tunes, Iron Maiden, Scorpions, Judas Priest, and the albums that we were playing the covers on, those albums have 3 guitars, sometimes 4 or 5 laid down.
Scorpion have done that, yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
So most of the albums we listen to have way more than 2 guitars.
Right. Layers and layers.
That's kind of how we got to that, and then we just spun off that, and then we went from there.
Really, it's difficult to, transfer it live with 3 guitar players. Yeah, 2 guitar players in the band when there's so many tricks in the studio.
Absolutely.
And it makes you play tighter, it makes you really have to concentrate on what's going on. It's good when it's on, though.
You have to be tighter than the Jonas Brothers pants.
afterwards, I think.
Not that much.
Not really different. Like all of our fans are really cool. They're really like into our music. So I don't know. It's
Yeah,
nothing really
we didn't know what to
different, so.
expect of Sweden now when we got back, but I was surprised. It was really good turnout.
Everywhere in Europe was really good. Italy was really good, and England was really
UK
good.
was really good too. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't know we had fans there at all. So I was surprised that we even like.
Good surprise.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of people came out to the shows. And
It's awesome
Cool
that we're
surprise,
able
yeah.
to be able to tour anywhere and
Yeah.
people still come.
yeah, we don't even have an album out there. Like,
No,
we
I-
didn't release anything in Europe. We only released the up CD in the States. So I mean, the people coming out to the shows is pretty cool.
Well, see, wasn't I right? We had a lot of awesome interviews. We saw me and Mike goofing off. Speaking of Mike, where the hell is he? Mike, what are you doing? All right, so that's going to do it. Mike's going to continue to do what he does, and this is Ed signing off for Bang Your Head with Mike and Ed. Mike? Like I said, Bang Your Head with Mike and Ed. Even though it's just Ed.